Good morning, guys. It's a beautiful Thursday. It's getting a little hot in here. Warmed up my car. A little extra long, I think. So I did something a little bit different this morning. I did not work on my blog because there was something else I needed to do with my course. My courses that I have, so I have the one main course that has, it's all encompassing, and then I had broken them down into smaller courses, each segment, you know. And so what I did, because of the courses that I made all together, they kind of like flowed from one to another, but when you do them individually, you kind of have to like introduce it because they're listening to it for the first time. It's not like they heard the other chapters, you know. So I had to come up with a introduction, and I have been kind of putting it off because, you know, it's good time. It's been my mantra since I can't remember, but I try to make things work. So I had to sacrifice working on my blog this morning to get that done, and I did, and I recorded it, and so everything's good. I did have a little bit difficulty uploading it, but I brought my laptop with me, and maybe if I get a chance later today, I will try that, squeeze that in there. But I wanted to talk about is another thing that happened to me this morning, and it doesn't happen every morning, but it happens enough where it's good to talk about it. I didn't want to get up. You know, my alarm clock goes off. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, and if I lie there long enough, I can rationalize and make excuses and talk myself out of getting up. After all, I don't have to be to work till 8. Like, I've been working hard. I've been waking up 4 o'clock for a long time now, and I deserve to sleep in. These are all the things that can go through my mind. And what I've learned is that I don't indulge in that kind of thinking. So as soon as I'm laying in bed and I start thinking, I can sleep in a little bit late today. I don't really need to get stop. What do you mean? You don't need to, what? This was your plan. This was your goal. You put your feet on the floor. Like, I don't even engage, like, trying to rationalize with that thinking, because that thinking is irrational. And first thing in the morning before I have coffee, I am not thinking clearly. So it's stop, put my feet on the floor. That's all I have to think about. I don't have to think about what I need to do. I don't have to think about convincing myself that I need to do it. Put your feet on the floor. Okay, put my feet on the floor. Put your coffee pot on. Yes, I have a Keurig in my bedroom. That's how I live today. Put your coffee... put my Keurig on. Alright, I'm feeling a little bit better. Now, brew my coffee. Go to the bathroom. Do some jumping jacks. I'm okay. By this time, it's 4:15. I'm okay. And then I do my little meditation, drink my coffee, have my little meditation going on, and then I'm okay. Right? And then I'm already like, I really got to do the blog every day, and Russell Brunson says every day for the 365 days, and before it becomes a habit, or you'll see, you know what? There's other things I need to do too. I have been doing good. I've been doing my videos every day, so it's not like I'm not getting things done. Am I making excuses? Am I rationalizing? I don't know. But I had to get that done, and I'm glad I did. But the point is that I don't always want to get up in the morning. I don't always have that energy. And it's funny because yesterday at work, I was actually kind of slow. And I don't normally do this, but I was sitting at the front desk with the other people that work at the front desk, not in my office, in other words, where they answer the phones and stuff. And I don't know, we were talking, another case manager there was talking about her struggle a little bit, whatever. But another woman there said to me, do you ever have a bad day? Like, they're like, I never see you unhappy. I never see you miserable. I never see you cranky. Like, do you ever have a bad day? And I said, you know, honestly, I don't really have bad days anymore. I have bad moments, but I have learned to recognize that and flip the script. That's how I call it. I don't know if I invented that phrase or not, but that's what I refer to it as. You know, if I find myself complaining, feeding into the gossip, that kind of stuff, become aware of it immediately, pretty quickly nowadays, and I immediately think of 5 things I'm grateful for. And that's what I revert to, flip the script, to get my mind. Sometimes I'll actually get up from where I am if I'm sitting down, or just leave the room that I'm in, or disengage from the people that I'm surrounding myself with physically, and that will help with my, you know, physiologically, that will help with my brain psychologically, flip the script. And they say that too, if you change your state, if you change physiology, if you do like jumping jacks, or if you go for a walk, or just by leaving the room, it changes something in your brain. Cognitively, you're in a different state, and you start thinking different thoughts, and it's easier to flip the script. So that's what I do. Sometimes I'm just in a blah, or I'm just feeling tired, or I'm just feeling down. I've learned not to revert to coffee for that. I mean, I do have my coffee in the morning, but you know, in the afternoon, if I'm feeling a little bit, I'll do some jumping jacks. I'll go for a walk. My office is on the 3rd floor. We don't have an elevator, so which is kind of good because I get my exercise in. So if I'm in my office and I'm feeling kind of blah, I'll just go up and down the stairs a couple of times, you know, get my blood flowing. Another thing that I like to do, and they often laugh at me for this, but I'll just break out in song. I'll start singing, I'll start humming, I'll start whistling. You know, in the hallways and wherever I am, I just do it. And that will change my state. Same way as actually moving from a room or getting up and doing something. It does something physiologically. It changes something in the brain. I know they've done some studies, and I might have talked about this already in another video, but they've done some studies where they researched the muscle linked to your brain, and probably it has to do a lot with associations. So if you smile, even if you're not like happy or whatever, if you just physically smile, put a grin on your face, it sends signal to your brain, we're smiling, we must be happy, let's release those endorphins, let's be happy, and you will be happy. So you can actually like trick your brain or psych yourself out into being happy, and I've learned to do that, and it takes practice. It's not something that, you know, you just if you're a negative person, or if you're just really struggling, you know, smile, okay, I'm happy now, everything's, you know, fine. It doesn't work that way. It takes practice, and it takes time. And the first step, of course, is awareness. It's being aware of your thoughts when you're starting to feel negative, when you're starting to complain, you know, maybe when you're starting to dwell in the past or focus on the future, and start ruminating on those thoughts. And then, you know, take those suggestions that I just mentioned. Once you recognize it, take those suggestions and to flip it. So I can't remember the last time I had a bad day. I do have bad moments. I don't wake up happy-go-lucky and yes, it's glad to be alive and let's get this day done. Not at first. And sometimes it takes work, you know. But that's okay. I have heard and learned from other successful people that they're in the same boat. They do the same thing. The people that I see that are highly motivated and go-getters, they're not that way 100% of the time. But they have learned skills to get themselves there. So that's the difference. Anyway, I'm feeling pretty good. It's cloudy out. It was snowing a little bit earlier, which I don't know if it's going to snow, but whatever. I'm glad to be alive. I am grateful. I have my family in my life. I love my family. I have a job that I love. I have friends. I have just a fabulous group of people that I speak with on a regular basis that I've networked from my recovery, and just my life is amazing, you know, and I've worked at it. I felt that I contributed a lot to making my life the way it is and creating a life life that I don't want to know from. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope this has helped someone. I know talking on these videos have actually helped me a lot, so you know, I hope sometime that when people will reflect on these videos, they can also get something out of it, you know, watching them and maybe even rewatching them. Anyway, hope you have a great day. Please follow me on, well, first subscribe, okay? So if you're seeing this on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, like my videos, leave a comment, let me know what you want to see more of, what you liked, what you didn't like. I mean, I can take it. I can take the criticism. I'm good with myself. So, and I'm always looking to improve, so I have no problem with that. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Recovery Enthusiast. You can find my blogs at motivationsforyou.com. That's motivations with an S, the number 4, the letter U.com. My other blog is medium.com. I've got a podcast on Anchor. I think it's also on Spotify, but it's under Motivations for You, same spelling. And if that's not enough, check out my courses. Check out my website, recoveryenthusiast.com. Stay blessed, stay well, and remember to live your life enthusiastically. Until next time, guys, peace.